Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. Pickup of 46 yards. They'll stay on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Black 80, black, ready.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's that's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Delta, 5-9. Go.
And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's a moment that keep me alive. I created history, it made me alive. Each of it is me, and we on box. We call them toxic, but they gonna chop. Took her out of balance, there's a hop. I run that line, I think we got no.
There. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll burrow his way forward through a couple. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Out to his right. Now he takes off.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. It's up and good. The Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Lion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The throw is Dart, throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. The Chargers have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 46, here's second and 4.
Set. Cap it.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They're down and 3. To throw, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Hey, cap it.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And the Chargers first down.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me.
Set. Grenade.
Now Herbert again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Go. Set.
Herbert to the air again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Set. Delta to hunt. Ready.
Throwing again, Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. He sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Set. Delta. Crowd run. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a third down and 4.
Set. Delta. Set.
Now Herbert moving to his right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Project SX.
On play action, it is Dart. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Here's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. Oh, he's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a giant first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Handoff here, up the middle. Now timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Davis now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep is Darius Davis. That's fielded at the 7.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He'll get this out to the left flat. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Play action now. It's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Give on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play. one first down.
First and 10 at the
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
A play fake. Now Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
But it's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air once more is Dart. He has Hyatt complete. Down in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Dart gonna throw it again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Got his man at the 6.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. They did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make...
And he will score! Game 5. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The pick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's first down, and they'll run. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Kappa.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. That's with his big tight end, man Hurts. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 22.
On second down, Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Chargers are right back in this one.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Run!
Now Herbert. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down's looming.
And it's 3 and out.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance of the run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st down.
Ready! Steady!
They'll stick to the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tag! Cougar 19! Take off!
Throwing is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Come on, set! Warrior, 60 Eagles!
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing again, Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Oh, and you cannot have this. He doesn't get the throw away. It turns into a sack. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to force overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This one is good. And the Giants draw even as they tie the game. So, overtime coming up. And remember, the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Taylor tight. Set.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's going to go into the end zone. They have tied this game here in overtime. Point after now from Dicker. And this is good. No problem with the extra point. And they win it here in overtime. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.